Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to do a flip through. This is the last flip through for me today. This is the fourth book. So I thought what I would do though is show you some envelopes that I've been working on. I did have a few people ask about them, and I had made one custom like envelope stack for someone, and I have been working on this for a while. These like date back to February of this year, I think. And I was just playing around really, just getting, prototypes and samples to try to figure out, if this is something that I could do. I was definitely inspired. So yeah, so I thought I would show you just some of my samples. So this is one. It's just a pink envelope. It's been embossed. These envelopes are just completely covered in like lace, ribbon, trim. And what's funny is whoever comes over to my house, or my sister or some of my friends, when they see them, they're like, oh my gosh, Maria, those are so pretty. Like, to me, like, these to me just look like things I'm playing with, but everyone I show them to, they just flip out. So I will do some. I don't know if they're going to be as covered as these are. These took just so many hours to make. But yeah, I definitely am working on this idea. This is the one my sister was like, oh my gosh, I need that. So it's actually, this is actually a piece of junk mail, and I covered it in paper and just whatever I had on my desk. This is me just like playing and having fun with the things I have on my desk. I lined the inside. I forget what she said she wanted to use it for, and I'm sure she'll get some for her birthday. But I just thought maybe I'll just show you them. You can kind of see, here's the window of the junk mail. But once you cover these with paper, they are so sturdy. This is a substantial little thing here. You can kind of see like this little fan. Oh no, I just had fun covering it and having fun with all the different elements I had on my desk, like this beautiful embossed paper here. Anyway, yeah, so I just thought I would give you a little sneak peek of the envelopes that I did work on, and are just they're definitely on the list of things that I will be making for the summertime coming up, so stay tuned. Again, if you have any comments, you can just leave them in the comment section below. But anyway, yeah, so this is the smaller one of my little envelope books here. These all measure about the same, 4.5, I think it is, by 6. They're composed of 4 envelopes put together that are covered with just all different types of papers and things. And so you can see here on the cover of this beautiful image, this is a digital image, and when you print it and cover it with the glossy accent, it just looks like a piece of porcelain. It's just gorgeous. I love the colors. I love this tassel trim. You can see like the color palette of my work lately is these darker colors, but still I got my pinks and things. And then inside the pocket here is this beautiful, beautiful, she's young, definitely young, maybe a daughter, just a beautiful portrait. And so she's got a little tiny bit of antique lace there and a little tiny button, because I would imagine her dress is really tiny, and that would be a little button that would have been on a dress like that. And then I've got the beautiful rhinestone trim backed with the same wallpaper I used for the cover, and that's a printable. And so yeah, that's ready for the date, maybe when you started journaling. And then there's tags, and here we go inside. Pockets also on the cover, you can kind of see the journal in there. And if you want, I'll take this out. Oh, this is covered with the wallpaper, so this book is newer than the last three I showed you. Yeah, so this is fun. It says everything you need. I'm sorry, I'm not in focus. I love this burst of lavender. It's just so pretty to look at. Lavender and purple is definitely some of my favorite colors. I love to incorporate this color too. It's always such a nice little surprise when I add it to my work. And so here you see this fun little spoon is attached with gold thread, and then a little teacup. It says field label here, so you can you know, put a date and a time. And then I attached this little thing that says everything you need, which is fun. And then this little pocket has like the hinge. Oops, and it's done with washi, but I will have to reinforce that with some good glue. But when you open, you see here is a little pocket, some gorgeous velvet, like a little belly band. I don't know if I'm upside down, I'm sorry, but I wanted you to see up close how pretty. So that's how we incorporated the lavender, right? And then this is just a fun little pocket. And then inside this pocket is a little notepad. And it's just, again, the scraps, you know, the end cuts, things like that are just so pretty. It's a fun little way to use your scraps. There's some script embossing. A little picture would be so cute there. And then all these little pages you can journal. Oh, and there's some of my vintage wallpaper here. And you can see on the back, it's sort of delicate. And you can definitely, when you feel it, you kind of get the sense that it's a little delicate. So yeah, so that's just a fun little tuck away in there. And then in the belly band, this beautiful little image. And that definitely looks like something from one of my mom's books. And then this goes all the way in so that this closes. And then this pocket is from, this was the first wallpaper I received, so you know, more will be, as I make more books. I have, let's see, I have 2 I'm working on, but I do have a custom order for a pretty big book, so this could be, I won't have a lot of books coming soon because I do have a really big book that I'm working on, but I will try to make some smaller ones in between. But yeah, so anyway, so this pocket here has some fun fringe up here, this cute little reprint, and then it is a little pocket, so I added a little baby tag and this fun little tab, and those just go in there. And then inside this is another little notepad, and like I said, these were made so long ago I don't remember, but I'm probably just trying to get like as much real estate as possible in these little books to make sure whoever owns them, that they have a place to write. So always the scraps, things that were on my desk, little labels and things. And then this looks like lots of copy paper or some printed scrapbook paper. The other sides of these papers. This one's kind of fun. Yeah. So that's just a quick little tuck away in there. And I don't know if I pointed out on the cover. I don't think I did. The cover has this beautiful golden rose, and then this is just a little piece of pearls. It's been kicking around my desk for so long. It's probably better if I turn the book this way. I'm so sorry, my videos. But also behind Little Rose is this tiny little enamel heart. So yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to show you the boring. Okay, so yeah, so that takes care of this inside pocket, and we're only on the first page. Okay, so moving right along, the second here we have this little flip. Again, this is from one of my mom's books, not the ones I showed you in the last video, but this was another book. And then this advertisement here, which I just think is so beautiful. And then that flips up to a beautiful piece of embossed papers with the gold. That always reminds me of like a beautiful antique frame that's been, you know, just slightly, you know, chipped, and maybe some of the gilding has come off. Always seems to tell a story to me. So that's sort of what I have in mind when I use my gold paint. Here is the next page, and this flips up, and then this is another one of those gorgeous, gorgeous reprints. And you can see I added the gold corners too, and it's actually a flip or a tuck spot that you go this way with. And I added this gorgeous sketch of this young girl. Some more beautiful reprinted wallpaper, this beautiful little bird, just sort of like, I think a Japanese, maybe has a Japanese feel to it, but it's just so dainty and pretty. And so those go in there like so. You can put anything in there. For me, I just tuck those. And then on the cover is this beautiful calling card, more of that fun lace. Another little pearly sequin flower. And then in this pocket is this gorgeous stationery card. I did add perfumery and a piece of lace along the top. A pretty reprint and this fun little tag. And those go in there. And then this side is a flip over attached with some washi. And this opens up, so you have spots here to maybe add pictures, and then journal, or you know, the pictures can go in here and here, and you can write the story on, you know, some of these. There's so many different options. Again, more of that beautiful embossed paper. And then this, to open it, goes like that. Here's another one of this beautiful. This image I've had for a long time, but I couldn't print it for some reason. It wouldn't print right, so I had to scan the original and then reprint it. So I'm happy to have this back because it's one of my favorite images. And I love the background. I just love the composition of the whole thing. Here's a pretty scrap of some wallpaper and some more fun little cut aparts to go in there. This has this fun perfume label up top here, and those go quietly underneath. Here's a little tag, room for plenty more in there. And then you turn the page. This is the last page, and this page I actually did recently, so you can see this is some of my wallpaper that I have now, but when I started this book I didn't have. But the books coming up are going to be filled with wallpapers, so it's exciting and fun, and I hope you stay tuned to see the newer books coming. But here I just have this really beautiful die cut of this golden frame, and you can use a piece of you can use a piece of parchment and trace this oval for a template if you want to put a picture in there. That's an easy way to size something, right? So you take any type of thin paper, you could even probably use computer paper, and make a template, and it is raised. So now let's just see real quick. Since I'm at my desk, I actually have copy paper right here, so let's just see if it works. So you can run your finger to get an imprint. Okay, no, so you definitely need to have tracing paper or parchment paper, like kitchen parchment paper would work. I know this because I use it all day long since I'm a cook for a living. So that would be an easy way, if you don't have tracing paper, to just take a pencil, put the parchment over, and trace the oval, and then cut that out, and then you can use that as a template for your picture. So I hope I'm making sense there. Or you can just write a little poem in there, a favorite quote, a prayer. There's many different uses for this beautiful frame here. You don't have to have a picture. Okay, and then finally here, the ending is this wallpaper that I recently purchased. It is the Jacobean style that I love. It's a gorgeous, like, it's like a dusty blue, gray. And it has these lovely little florals. I did stitch. Some of my newer things with the envelopes is making my own envelopes. But I am not the best sewer, so they're almost always crooked. I do think that adds to the design somehow. Yeah, but hopefully I'll get better. Anyway, inside here I just added some just, you know, images I had on my desk. Pretty florals, feminine, you know, little things for you to get started with. But this will hold letters. I like stitching them because then they're just really durable, and that's what I love about wallpapers. If you get a little drop of coffee or anything on here, you just can wipe it away quickly with a paper towel, and so I like that very much. Yeah, and then the last thing here on the back is this nice size tag, and this is made from the same paper that's on the cover and the back, which I just think is gorgeous. It's reprinted, but it's just gorgeous. It's very hard to find wallpaper like this that's not hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but even still, it's hard to find really pretty ones like this. So I'm grateful to have the ones that I have, and I'm also grateful to have ones like this that I can print from my studio, because it's always fun just to be able to print things in your home. But anyway, everyone, that concludes the last book I have. I do have a few more wallpaper books coming up, like I said, and then I have to start work on my large book. But I just wanted to get these videos completed, and they will be listed in my Etsy shop in the next day or so. Hopefully today, but if not today, in the next day or so. It's very cloudy, so if the sun comes out, maybe I'll be able to get them done today. But other than that, just thank you so much for watching, and have a really great day. Okay, bye-bye.